I was gonna wait till it was nicer out to make this video, but no time like the present, right? I had a friend a long time ago who said to me, "Hey man, why wait till tomorrow to do what you can do today?" Right? Fuck that guy. No, I'm kidding. That was good advice. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about was something that I kind of stumbled upon myself, and it's a really useful tool that I use in my life in trying to be a better man and live my life the best way I can. Which is challenging for me, at least, and I'm sure it's challenging for y'all. So the thing is, I call it energy transmutation, right? You take something negative that's happened in your life, something negative that's happened in your past, and you use the energy from that. The negative emotions you feel, they're energy. You use the energy from that and you turn it into something good. You use it to motivate yourself to do something positive, to justify your suffering, right? So that one day you can look back and say, "Hey, I accomplished this because of the suffering I experienced," right? I'll give you an example. The house I'm living in right now, I literally bought this house because of a tattoo that I got that I regretted. I felt bad about getting it. I felt like I wasted my money and my time, and I regretted it, and it depressed me for a while. And one day I got up and I said, "You know what? I'm going to use this." I don't know where I got the idea from. It just came to me. I was like, I'm going to use these negative emotions that I feel, the way I feel like I wasted my time and money, and I'm going to use them as some kind of natural mental alarm clock that every time I feel that way, I'm going to go research something about buying a home. I'm going to remind myself to save money, buy a home. I'm going to talk to somebody, one of my friends, and ask them who their realtor was, or what's good interest rate, and research and watch lectures and videos and read books and try to educate myself as much as possible. And every time I felt that way, true enough, I went and I did that research and I spoke to somebody. I didn't dwell on the negative feelings. I used them as a reminder to research buying a house. All right? Negative feelings generated from tattoo regret. And sure enough, shortly after making that decision, a few months down the line, I ended up buying my first home. Now for me, that's a big deal. I grew up extremely poor. It was myself, 4 brothers and a sister grew up in the same house. We always had enough to eat. Thank mom for that. But space, resources, limited. I used to sleep next to 2 of my brothers for many years of my life. I never had my own room till I was a grown-ass man. So buying this house, having my first home was a big deal to me. And I accomplished that because I took the negative feelings from a tattoo that I got and I used it to remind me to research buying a home. And I wouldn't stop because I knew one day when I got that house, I can say, well, you know what? However I felt about that tattoo, if I'd never got that tattoo and I didn't feel bad about it, it would not have motivated me to research and buy the house that I now live in. One day I'm going to sell this house and I may make a huge profit. Who knows, right? It'll again be because of that tat. Maybe that's a little silly, but it's not a strange concept. People do this kind of thing all the time. People who lose a child or lose a limb in an accident, or maybe they were some amazing athlete and got injured somehow, and now they can't perform those acts anymore, right? And they use that to form an organization or something non-profit or whatnot to reach out and help tens of thousands, maybe even millions of people because of something bad that happened in their life. They transmute the energy and they say to themselves, I'm not going to allow this to happen to anybody else, and literally make the world a better place because of something bad that happened to them, that motivated them to then transmute the energy and do something good. And you can do that with anything. You watching this video can do that with anything that's happened to you in your life. Stop dwelling on it. Stop beating yourself up about making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You understand? Everybody. None of us are perfect. It's well known. Take that negative occurrence, your negative emotions, and say to yourself, you know what? Because of that, I'm just going to get in shape now. I'm going to finish that degree I've been sleeping on. I'm going to start just doing something awesome, right? Something with an end point, right? And when you accomplish it, you can look back and say, well, I've accomplished this awesome thing in my life because of that bad thing that happened to me yesterday. That motivated me to do something awesome. And in a weird way, you will start to be glad for the bad thing that happened because it then would have been responsible for you turning it into something good that you can enjoy present day. And you can do that with anything that happens in your life. Sometimes when and I'm saying this, like sometimes when something happens in your life, it seems like the end of the world, but If you're lucky enough to have some years left, there's always potential to turn any bad occurrence into something good. You can do it, and it's really up to you to decide when and where and how and what the end goal will be. You know, it's really up to you. You're more in control than you know, but probably less than you think. But yeah.